Basically, what the center does is try to support young people. Because the essence of the centers is to provide reproductive health services to the young people. Currently, they are basically doing information, services, not like VCT, voluntary counseling and testing services. Okay. We don't have that yet.
Okay.
So it's to also, try to build the young people. Okay. And also they have sporting activities because young people, are interested in playing basket and volleyball. Like every 2 years, we have a national youth conference and festival, NECO. We see that mostly the urban area take the trophies all the time, simply because of there are some some facilities that are not available in the rural areas. And this is why we have some of these facilities here. Okay. We also have the YMCA here, whom we are hosting. They are also providing some livelihood skills training to the youths. And what they do is they train them in carpentry, welding, other skills, livelihood skills. So when they complete their training, they give them some loan or grant for them to open their own business. So the center is also hosting that. They also do some trainings on basic IT, especially when it comes to computing. These are facilities that are not available here, but they are doing it at a very minimal level because of the machines. The computers are not available, so they're training only 5 per time, so they cannot go more than that because of the resources. And also the center is also hosting the community radio station, which is that building there. And
which is the brown one, with the green doors?
Yes.
That one. Okay.
Yes, it's a community radio station. Okay. They operate in the morning and in the afternoon if there are electricity. So basically, these are some of the things that the center is doing, and NYC is trying to see how can we upgrade the center, to another level, especially when it comes to the guest rooms. So there's a lot of work that needs to be done in the guest rooms to have at least a standard guest room.
Sure.
Because it's not standard currently.
Not standard.
Yes.
Okay.
We have reproductive health issues, sexual transmitted infections, HIV/AIDS. These are the informations that we actually, give to the young people, because young people do complain that the public health, facilities are not friendly to them. So even if they have their sexual or reproductive health issues, they are ashamed to go there. So they don't get it. And at the same time also, we inform them about some of the dangers when they embark on certain activities, like, rape cases and so on. That's why we also have what we call a life skills training, trying to give, the ability to the young people to overcome the challenges of life. So these are also programs that we are also doing and with young people. What we do is usually every 3 months, we conduct what we call monitoring visits to all the centers, discuss. We have a format that we also discuss with the people who are working in the centers and try to get the information that we need from them, and also try to talk to the people who are benefiting from there to see, since they benefited from this, what changes does it brought to them when it comes to their life. Okay. So these are some of the things that we actually do to get some information and trying to know, how successful is the activity. It's all about partnership. We believe in partnership as National Youth Council.
You believe in, could you say that last bit again? Everyone's Let's walk over here a bit.
Yes.
So you believe in partnership?
Yes. Yes. Because partnership is important. So currently what we're thinking of, because the activities of the center, sometimes we don't have funding to sustain their activities. And this is why in the centers we try to build guest houses, where they can be able to generate some funds for the center to do its activities. And this is why we are thinking of upgrading these rooms, in fact to extend it at a standard level. When we move to Bansa, you will see the difference between Bansa Youth Center and here, because we learned here some of our mistakes and improve it upon in Bansa. Okay. And then we also, because the young people also want football. So currently, they hired the hall to somebody who have some channels, like satellite show football. So but this year we have our own plans of buying our own materials and then give it to the center to generate funds instead of giving it to someone. So, whatever that is partnership that can able to bring success to the people, of the place, we actually welcome it, you know, especially when it comes to the computer training. You know, when some of them move to Banjul to learn about, you know, IT, so it's not available. You know, even internet facility, it's difficult to have it here. So like we are from Combos, it's really going to be difficult for us to communicate to the wider world. So we want to actually provide some of those services to the center, so at least it can be more friendly. We also trying to work with other partners to see how best can we have, you know, voluntary casual testing units in the centers, you know, so that the services can be more friendly to the youths. Because they believe in youth to youth than youth to adult.
Yeah, that's
which
fair.
will actually hide the information. So these are some of the things that we're trying to actually work out with other partners. The prevalence rate in the Gambia is actually not more than 2.1. Okay, so but it is also alarming looking at the population of the country. So 2.1 for us is very high. And the Farafenni is also part of the area where they actually conduct the surveillance, and is also among the regions or the areas that are actually, you know, surveyed, is also at the top. So it is actually a concern, simply because it is in the middle of the country. From here to the border is 5 kilometers. And then this other side is about 15 kilometers. So you see it is at the center, you know, of the two sides of Senegal. So it's a transit area for so many people. So many activities also happens here. So, and you know, there's so many socio-cultural, you know, issues. And these are some of the issues that can actually, you know, push people to be so much vulnerable to HIV/AIDS. You know, and this is what we're trying to build on the youth, because, you know, it's going to be difficult to empower a sick youth. So before you get sick, we prevent you, and then, you know, you'll be able to gain what you want to be in your life.